So after a lot of thought, I did get a lot of papers out and I decided that what I would do, these are a couple of pieces of the actual upcycled book that I haven't done yet. I actually had pulled some print work on them and so forth. They were from really, really early on, and I had pulled some colour onto them. I was going to, so I was looking at those, and then I was also looking at some papers I've made myself, but I decided that they would not be good because you'd be able to see the cardboard underneath. So I'm putting those back. I'm putting those back into my folder for the red and getting them out of the way. And I think I'm just going to decide to use one of the actual pieces of signature, which I can add to later on. But just because it's solid, it allows me to cover up. So I think that that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue that onto there, and that will cover up all of the areas that I need covered up. So I might just fold that. And that's there. And then fold this one here, because that's where they're going to have to bend. All right, I'm going to glue that down. I'll be back. We're back. Glued this piece in. Now, I might do some more work on that, obviously, because it's inside. There's washi tapes, there's gold, there's all sorts of things I can do. But at this point, I'm just wanting to cover the inside of the book cover. I've also put on my gold corners. I showed you in the video before how I do that so that they stay on. And then I'm going to move to the signatures. So as on my little book, this one here, I'm using the waxed cord. It's like 1.5 mil cord, and it is quite a big spine. So I think I'm going to probably add, let's just have a look. I've got, so each signature here is 3. Each of these signatures is 3, and maybe I'm going to do 6, 7, or 8. So, all right, I'm going to just do this. So it's this one is simple. I mean, I could stitch, at this point you could actually do the stitching one where you actually stitch these all in, if that's what you want. Because I want to actually be able to take these out and look at them and, you know, decide if I like some part of something or not, whichever, I want to be able to remove them. So I'm going to make it this way. And so I'm just going to wrap this around 8 times, this cord. Now, you can use anything. I just happen to have this because I bought a lot of it when I was, you know, making jewelry, which I still do, but, you know, not quite as much as I used to. 4. Oopsie daisy. 5. 6. 7. 8. Righto. Now, the other question is do I want tassels and things on this? And I probably don't, because I'm going to make some sort of closure out of that beautiful ink, linen ink piece. So I'm just going to cut that Just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I can't check. Aren't I glad I checked? 8. Thought I did 8. Can't count. Clearly. Righto. That is gone. Now I'm just going to move those all into the middle of the spine. And of course, tie it right at the top for the moment. Good double knot. And okay, so there we go. So you can start putting your signatures in that you've done, or even if they're not quite finished. I mean, some of mine are finished, some of mine aren't finished, but this is the book that I'm going to store them in. And I like the idea of that, even if I put the ones in that are finished, and the ones I can, you know, put them all in there. So I know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness, that's always a good idea for me to know what I'm doing, isn't it? Let me just get my other signatures. So these are just going in 3s. And the ones, you know, that I've already done. So this is 1, 2, 3. This was the 3rd week one, which I really enjoyed doing that actually that week with the different papers. Very different to what I normally do. So just slide those in. So as you can see, I'm not going to do it all. As you can see, they will be all beautifully in there and ready to go when we come back next week.